Hold on a minute. I didn't do that. Oh no, everything I have has just got hacked. How could this happen?
That would be me. Thank you very much for using the exact same password for all your accounts. People like you make my life so much easier.
Oh, come on. I was just about to get a password manager to prevent something like this happening just the other day. But there were just so many options, I got overwhelmed and just put it off.
Not my problem, you know. If you excuse me, I'm going to buy a brand new air fryer from all the money I stole from you. You know, one of those really nice glass ones. I hear they're way better for your health. Anyway, see ya.
Ah, shucks. If only there were a comprehensive review of all the best password managers available. Oh right, that's exactly what this video is. We'll examine the top 6 password managers, highlighting their key features, security measures, ease of use, and pricing. We will also identify the best use case for each service. Only one password manager will be awarded the title of Best Overall. Can you guess which one it is? There's also one password manager on this list that offers something no other one does. It's perfect for people who value privacy above all else. Stay tuned to find out. As always, we have special offers for you in the description below that you can use to get up to 60% off on these products. Let's kick things off with RoboForm, an OG in the password manager game. It's been around for nearly 30 years and still holds up as one of the easiest and most affordable tools out there. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the desktop app looks a bit old school, like early 2000s old school. But here's the thing, it is super easy to use. No guesswork, no clutter. The web version feels more modern, and the mobile apps also smooth and simple to navigate. On the security front, RoboForm uses AES 256-bit encryption. That's the same top-tier protection banks and governments use. So yeah, your data's locked up tight. They also add an extra layer of security with 2-factor authentication, and their zero-knowledge architecture means that even RoboForm themselves have absolutely no way of accessing your sensitive information. RoboForm has also not had any leaks or data breaches, which is impressive considering it has been around since 1999. It has also undergone an independent security audit carried out by a third-party auditor. Audits like these are completely optional and really help providers showcase transparency and accountability, reinforcing RoboForm's commitments to safeguarding your digital life. As far as features go, RoboForm keeps it simple. You have the basics, like autofill, secure password sharing, and a strong password generator that helps you create a unique password with up to 512 characters. But the standout thing about RoboForm is its ability to fill out the most intricate online forms at the click of a button. A valuable tool for people who frequently fill out online forms, whether for shopping, applications, or surveys. You also have other extra features like dark web monitoring, which periodically scans the dark web to see if any of your personal information, like passwords or email addresses, is being sold there. There's also a security center that helps you detect weak, reused, or compromised passwords, and of course, suggests stronger passwords. Now, about pricing. The free plan is pretty bare bones. You're stuck on one device, and autofill doesn't even work in your browser, which kind of defeats the purpose. But they do give you a free 1-month trial of all the premium features, which is nice. There is a personal plan with full functionality for just $1.66 billed annually, and a family plan with up to 5 premium accounts for $2.66, also billed annually. Business plans cost $3.33 per month per user. And they offer additional administrative features like role-based access control or a dedicated account manager. Also, you can get this much off on your RoboForm purchase using our links in the description. RoboForm is a great, cheap option for everyday users who also have to fill out a lot of forms online. It's called RoboForm for a reason, you know. Next on the list is another old head that has been in the password manager market for about 20 years. It's 1Password. 1Password has cemented its position as a top-tier password manager and is widely considered the best password manager for families. We'll see why in a minute. Security-wise, it's rock solid. Just like RoboForm, it uses end-to-end encryption using industry-standard encryption to ensure only you can access your sensitive data. Much like RoboForm, this zero-knowledge approach means even 1Password's own team cannot view your information. 1Password has also undergone multiple independent audits. 1Password has all the standard features you'd expect, as well as features like dark web monitoring, a feature called Watchtower. These help identify weak or reused passwords and alert you if any of your credentials have been compromised. Remember when I said that 1Password was really good for families? Well, that's because 1Password can create shared vaults that allow members on the same plan to store particular passwords for the kids, while keeping all their socials and other passwords private. How cheap is 1Password? Well, the individual plan costs $2.99 per month, billed annually. The family plan, however, which is pretty much the highlight of 1Password, costs $4.99 per month, billed annually. 1Password also offers business plans that come with a bunch of administrative controls. So, what's the ideal way to use 1Password? Well, since sharing passwords and managing shared passwords is so easy, it's great for families and teams that need to share a lot of passwords, documents, and any other sensitive information. Moving away from the geezers in the password manager market, we have Proton Pass, a fresh new face in the password manager space. But it has quickly gained attention, especially among privacy-conscious users. The parent company, Proton AG, the guys behind services like Proton Mail and Proton VPN, which gives Proton Pass the same commitment to security and user privacy that has made Proton's services trusted by millions worldwide. Proton Pass uses end-to-end encryption with a zero-knowledge architecture, and probably the best thing about it is that it is completely open source, so anyone can comb through their code to make sure that their claims are true and be as transparent as possible. Its key feature includes a password generator, secure password sharing, autofill, dark web monitoring, and Pass Monitor, which acts as a password strength monitor. Other features include a vault manager, which, well, helps you manage and organize different vaults, and an import-export feature that lets you easily migrate all your saved passwords from or to a different password manager. It also seamlessly integrates with Proton's ecosystem, which brings us to pricing. Proton Pass technically has 3 premium pricing options. You have Pass Plus, which costs $2.99 per month, billed annually, and you get 1 premium account with the whole suite of features. Next, you've got the Family Plan, which gives you 6 premium accounts and admin controls for $4.99. Lastly, you have Proton Unlimited for $9.99 per month, which is way more expensive than what you'd expect a password manager to cost. But here's the thing, Proton Unlimited is actually for the entire Proton ecosystem. You're getting not only Proton Pass, but also Proton Mail, Proton Calendar, Proton VPN, and Proton Drive. So it's a really good deal when you consider everything. So Proton Pass is the best option for anyone who is really concerned about security and privacy, whether they are political activists who can't afford to have their personal information compromised, or normal people who hate the idea of the government spying on them. And if you want to try Proton Pass out for yourself, click the link in the description for a massive discount. Now, let's talk about the password manager that gives you the most bang for your buck, Bitwarden. If you're looking to save a few dollars but still want strong security, this one is for you. Bitwarden is another open source platform allowing you to poke around the code and make sure there are no sneaky backdoors or hidden risks. They also undergo regular security audits to ensure top-level security. At the core of Bitwarden's security is AES 256-bit encryption, with a zero-knowledge architecture that prevents prying eyes. If you're super techie, you can even host your password vault on your own servers with its self-hosting option. The user interface is clean and straightforward, though there's a tiny learning curve if you're new to password managers or want to dive into the more advanced features. But once you get the hang of it, it's smooth sailing. Bitwarden is extremely generous with its free plan, and you get all the features, unlimited device logins, and a password manager, all for free. The premium plan costs $10 per year, less than $1 each month, and for just that, you get all the extra features. The family plan costs $40 per year for 6 users, and the business plan starts at $4 per user per month. These are some really cheap plans, so if you need a functional password manager but don't want to break the bank, Bitwarden is the best option for you. Alright, now that we've covered the budget king, let's take a look at the more premium end of the spectrum. Dashlane. This one's like the Rolls-Royce of password managers. Super sleek, very secure, and packed with extra features that most others don't offer. Dashlane is built with enterprise-grade security, making it one of the most secure password managers available. It uses AES 256-bit encryption, the industry standard used by governments and financial institutions worldwide, and its zero-knowledge architecture ensures that only you have access to your stored passwords. Dashlane also supports multi-factor authentication, including biometric login options like Face ID and fingerprint recognition, adding an extra layer of protection. As expected, Dashlane has all the basics, like autofill, dark web monitoring, and a password health checker. However, the most unique feature that comes with it is the built-in VPN, which provides an extra layer of security when browsing online, particularly on public Wi-Fi networks. One thing to note, Dashlane doesn't have a traditional desktop app anymore. Everything runs through the web app now, but honestly, it works really well, and there are fully functional Android and iOS apps. The interface is modern and intuitive, making it accessible even for non-technical users. The autofill functionality for logins and payment details works flawlessly across devices, further streamlining the user experience. Now, Dashlane is definitely on the more expensive side. Their free plan is barely usable, only allowing you to store up to 25 passwords, and you get only one device login. The individual premium option costs almost $60 per year, and the family option costs $89.88 for 10 premium accounts. However, only one account gets access to the VPN. There are also business plans that start at $96 per user annually, and you get admin tools that allow you to manage employee access and enforce security policies efficiently. So, who should use Dashlane? Well, if you don't want to pay for a top-notch password manager and a VPN separately, then Dashlane is a great two-in-one solution. Lastly, it's the final boss of password managers, NordPass. Developed by the cybersecurity experts behind, you guessed it, NordVPN, NordPass has dominated the password manager market for years, and for good reason. It is a sleek and efficient password manager that prioritizes security and simplicity over all else. At its core, NordPass uses XCHA20 encryption, a cutting-edge algorithm considered even stronger than the industry standard AES 256-bit encryption, and of course, has a zero-knowledge policy. It also supports two-factor authentication and provides real-time data breach monitoring, alerting you if your credentials are ever leaked online. NordPass is very easy to use, with a minimalistic and intuitive interface. Its autofill and autosave features work seamlessly across all major browsers and operating systems, making logging into accounts as quick and effortless as possible. The password health checker scans your saved credentials to detect weak, reused, or compromised passwords, and suggests stronger alternatives. There's also an email masking feature that essentially creates a randomly generated email address to hide your personal information online. So, how cheap is NordPass? Well, one of NordPass's biggest strengths is its affordability. You can get the premium plan for $23.88 per year, or $2.99 per month, or you can pay $35.76 for 2 years, which would be $1.49 per month. The family plan costs $2.79 per month for 6 users, and the business plans start at $1.79 per user per month. I really recommend getting the 2-year plans to really save yourself some money. And you can save even more by using our link in the description to get a massive discount. So at the end of the day, the best password manager depends on your needs. No matter which one you choose, using any password manager is better than none. Also, if you've ever wondered which cloud storage is going to fit your needs, then check out this video.